You know, in this world, once in a while, we just gotta escape reality. So let me help you do that by looking at these fairy tale, wonderful music box sets, because once in a while we need some music, yo. What's up, mofos? You're watching Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie. You're watching Mesa. Oh, we're back with Wekki sets. You know how much I love Wekki, so check these out. So what you're looking at is from Wekki. These are the music treasure boxes. 506, 192 through 95. You got Rosette Fete, whatever that means, Beauty and the Beast. You've got A Mad Tea Party, Alice in Wonderland. We've got Tresses of Romance, Tangled or Rapunzel, and Puppet Boys Theater, Pinocchio, of course. Each set has 2 minifigures. Right off the bat, man, these look absolutely amazing, especially if you're all into the Disney fairy tale thing. But let's get that out of the way first. These are unlicensed versions, so these are like the likeness of, or these are inspired by, but you obviously already know what they are by seeing what it is. Now for each one of these sets, it has a music box inside. Unfortunately, when I brought this all home to review for you guys, I kind of separated all the treasure boxes. I thought they were all going to be the same, but in fact, the music for each one is totally different. So I don't even know if I got the right music with the right box. Doesn't matter, because thankfully you can technically take it all apart and take the music box pieces out and switch them back to whichever is the right one. So we buy these from me, which these are available for now on my store, Brickmeupscottie.com. If you do buy them, you'll have the right song. It's just because I kind of wanted to just put them all together and bring them home and build. Anyway, what I don't like about these, there's a lot of stickers, man. But I'm getting used to stickers on sets now. But these ones use really giant stickers, and it's just like, I know it brings more to them, but yeah, it's just a lot of stickers. And the function. So when you turn the music, it rotates each set, but each one is slightly different from the other, or what it does. I think they overcomplicated it. It could have been a lot more simpler, but overcomplicating it, this one from Pinocchio, I just couldn't get it to work. I'll break down each one and show you what it looks like from the inside out. But as together as a whole, these look amazing, man. And they are fantastic to just kind of display. You can't close them up. The top lids of all of these are held down by Technic pins, unfortunately. Here are all the boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4. The boxes look fantastic. The presentation, incredible. The thing that sucks about these boxes, you have to pull that tab, man. It looks terrible. Like this. You have to rip it apart. No. No. Why, Wekki, why? But as usual, you probably won't get the boxes anyway. The boxes are bigger than usual. The sets themselves are pretty small. It's a treasure box that is big. Like big moldy pieces. Moldy pieces, why are you having all these like molds, like model plastic pieces that are not brick made? We're seeing a lot now. I told you, man. 2025 is going to be a lot of bricks mixed with model kit stuff. Maybe it'll go out of trend and new stuff will happen soon. But anyway, love the artwork. Awesome. You even have like a little paper cut along the bottom, like a cutout of the like this section here, which is really good. If I turn it to the back here, show you the presentation. So the front was all like cartoony artwork. It looked like AI artwork, man. The back actually shows the set. So on this side are the dimensions. So there you go. You can see how many pieces is each one. So I'm too lazy to say it. Very cool. It's yours, ready to go. You have definitely seen all the manuals for this kind of Wekki. Just go to my playlist, see all the other fairy tale ones. Some of those are still available. You can still get it on my store. Some you can't. But anyway, you can buy it. You can still buy these, man. Get them. I really love these fairy tale stuff. I'm a sucker for Disney films, man. You do have some cardboard cutout pieces which will be used, unfortunately. They're mixing it up. You got figures there, how to build them. Is it easy to follow? Yeah, I just get mixed up with the color combination sometimes. Like dark green and light green kind of gets mixed up together, or beige and like another light beige color gets all mixed up together. They're really nice. Let's look at the first one here. This is Rosette Fete, otherwise Beauty and the Beast. Rosette means the flower shape. Fete means outdoor setting, is it? Or special celebration. That's one way to hide Beauty and the Beast. Tales as old as time. Do-do-do-do-do. Be our guest, be our guest. The set is a really nice set. Get it while you can. Yes, yes, yes. Dun, dun, dun. There, I'm finished with this review. We're on to the next one. I know a lot of you probably won't like the box itself. As I mentioned, it can be overly complicated when you set this thing up. It is hollow mostly on the inside. It's easy to put together for the first time. Like you can get everything on really quick. It's just when you're transporting it around or you move around, things will fall apart for sure. Then it becomes a pain in the ass to put back together. I'm telling you, I'm a sucker for these films. There's nothing wrong with being a man-child that loves little things like this. The one thing I really love about these is like they use all the scenes from the film itself, the Disney film, and they kind of merge it all into one. But you can see me holding it just to show you here. It's dirty, nothing's really popping off. I mean, if I get really violent with this thing, things will fall apart for sure. A lot of smaller little pieces. So I was like, oh, it actually took me longer than I expected to build. I thought it'd be like super, super fast, but there are little intricate pieces that you put together in the stickers, man, the damn stickers. For Beauty and the Beast, I think it's the most complex looking. It just has the most amount of things, like small things, especially the roses, right? There's so much depth, right? It's got a lot of layers, like going from front to back, which is really impressive. So each music box has a little bit of a secret room down here. It's another little extra layer, but you gotta take this piece off, but yo, that's pretty cool, man. The book and little birdie there, little bookshelf. Don't forget, Belle loves books. I'll take this piece off. It's a blank page on a book, no. Then we pull this piece off here like that. Now it can be a little bit tricky trying to open this up. You have to get your fingernails in there and kind of jiggle it a little bit once you get it open up. There you go, look at that. It doesn't go that deep, but I really like the look of each one of these boxes like that, you know? This one is like the winter garden. Those leaves are printed, those aren't. You know, they could have made that a wasted space down there and just left the music box piece in there, but it's really nice that they took advantage, at least a little bit. It's not the entire bottom of the box, but still pretty good. And to show you the side right here, you know what? You don't have to put the stickers on the treasure box. It'll just look really gold, but it does kind of bring out the theme of each one if you use the stickers. Here is the hand crank. Here's the back of the treasure box. Yeah, man. Woo! Stickers! This side is the same as the other. Just no crank there. More flowers kind of pouring over the side right there. Wow, look at all the colors, man. And look there on the bottom right. You've got Mrs. Potts and Chip. They even have expressions. Those are printed, thank goodness. And I like how the vines and the roses like kind of popping out everywhere. This one was a bit tricky to get on because it's a bendy rod thing and it kind of pops off. But I kind of got it in there. I think I got all the flowers correct. I'm not sure, but yeah, you can just redecorate that yourself. You got Lumiere, the candle, Be Our Guest, and you can see the sticker is falling off. Those kind of stickers always kind of peel off. They did him dirty, man. Cogsworth, who's behind Beast, is like way bigger. But it's kind of cool that they included him in there. It's not supposed to be Lumiere. It's supposed to be just a candle, man. The two figures should be the same as the other previous set I've done before. At least I know Beast is. Or the hairpiece and the horns. The horns are really small, man. They can fall out. Last time it fell out and it fell into the gap. I was like, oh man, be careful for the horns. You got the rose down there. And they're already kind of like, it's kind of like a mixture, right? It's the rose in the garden outside, but yet they're in the ballroom. They kind of like crammed everything into one. There you go. You can kind of appreciate the look without the figures there. I love Cogsworth, man. And how they inverted these pieces to show his expression of how he stands with his hands on his hip, kind of like I do. That is a print on the window piece, but the face is, of course, a sticker. So you can kind of see the back there. Oh, there's a lot of stickers, man. The curtains look nice though, and I like how they have a window piece there. This piece here is a print. Now if I take Lumiere out of the way, I can show you guys the background there and you guys can appreciate it a little bit more. I love the stained look, but yeah, that is a sticker. This one isn't. And there's actually more trans-clear bricks behind it. So if you don't want the rose there, it'll look more plain, but at least it's like trans-clear, so you still get a little bit of a nice look. I don't think I've seen these pieces before, like the model of these ones and this one right here. They use gold froggies as part of the awning design. And of course we have the staircase rail down here. Pretty straightforward to put these pieces together. It might come off on you. There's the other side, mirroring each other. And then at the very top, you've got another rose with a shooting star. Kiss from the rose. Since all the other treasure boxes are the same, you have more studs here, so you can put whatever you want. For sure, the backdrop really helps kind of sell the set, but that is a cardboard piece that's being mounted in. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crank up the Beauty and the Beast for you, so you can hear what it sounds like. There we go, it started the music. I'm gonna take my clip mic off and put it next to the music box so you can hear it better. Here is the Beast. I put Cogsworth next to him, so you just see both of them at the same time. Beast looks good. I like the printing on him. He even has a little printing on the back, and I like his ponytail thing. There is Belle with Lumiere. She looks good. I like the printing. I like her hairpiece. The only problem with girls with skirts usually is like kind of loose on this area, so you have to be careful when you pick them up, all that kind of stuff. She seems to fit pretty okay. There's her backside. I like the detail on the hairpiece. Now it's time to dissect Beauty and the Beast, but just to show you a top down there without the guys on, we can take out Cogsworth and Lumiere. Ooh, this is going to kind of suck. But let me see if I can just pull out this whole platform thing. Oh, Chip, I'm sorry. It should be able to just jiggle out. I mean, it's like just fits in there. There we go. So if you look underneath, there's two pillars. I think I forgot to put this one longer. No wonder I had that spare piece. It's not a spare piece, supposed to put it there, Scottie. But you don't really need them. You don't want to put them on. There's the gears there. The idea is that it touches this piece right here. See how much space you got back there? All of them work fine. It's just when you slot it in, it might be tricky. It might not turn it. So a couple times you might be jiggling the plate around trying to push it down. You do have to be a little bit careful for that. Now we can see it much better with the light coming through. I should have done this before. But anyway, here's the cardboard piece. Oh, it added that much more to it. Now it's kind of plain. It actually looks kind of good like that with the gold. I like the gold, man. You might be able to take some of these out, like the full thing. There we go. Ah, so for those of you that wanted to see it clearly, there you go. I like the setting, man. This one's really good. The backside. The empty box. It's held by Technic pins. I cannot close it. You got to use a tweezer or like another Technic rod to slide out the pieces. I got my tweezer here. If we can actually close the whole box just to see. Yeah, so I got that pin out there. This is the fun hole tweezers, by the way. They work totally fine. I'm sure you all have a fun hole set now. There we go. So if you go like this and put the pins in here, oh, it can close. I guess I can break down the set, throw it in here, and just keep this box closed without losing the pieces, which I'm gonna probably do right now. But there you go, this is what the treasure box looks like closed. You get these kind of plates for each set. I think this is like the biggest holy holes for Technics. Is it? I could be wrong, but anyway, here's what it looks like from the back. Here's the upper half of the box. So they're just held in by pieces here, and it's all hollow inside. There's actually a lot more space in here. So you could use it for like other things. You know what? You can use the treasure box for your own stuff. It doesn't have to be Lego pieces. Okay, we are now looking at the Mad Tea Party. Yeah, I get that. I get that it's Alice. I kind of wish it had like the creatures or like Mad Hatter, but it has her and the guard because we've seen those two before. They're just probably reusing those figures from the other sets. I love the overall colors, the theme, the vibe. Somewhat sturdy. No, Alice is falling down already. I was too rough with her. She just clips onto the back here. Let me just try and clip. The problem with sets like this is once it falls apart on you, it's hard to put it back on unless you take everything off. I love this length of the table. We know that this is the Mad Hatter party scene. How did that song go again? A very merry birthday to you, to you. A very merry birthday to me, to me. Okay, Scottie, shut up. I personally think this one is one of my favorites. This one or Beauty and the Beast. The other ones are okay, but these ones to me stand out the most. So, something about Alice being in the dreamland and seeing it all, like, it just looks really good, man. Tricky to put the back together, and also if you drop this thing or transport it or move it around, it's really hard to put together. You almost have to take this piece on the back off first to kind of refix and realign everything. So same deal at the bottom. You got the two doors there with a lock on it. This one has a teacup, the rabbit's watch, and a lantern. I like that. So you got, again, take it off like this. Wow, look at that. This one actually fit a figure inside. It's hard to see the backdrop, so when I pull this all apart, you'll see it better. But I love the fact that you can fit a figure. This one doesn't have a whole lot going inside, because of course that's just a giant sticker as the Queen of Hearts place, I guess. But at least you got the figure in there, and you got a playing card there on the bottom right, and a little mushroom hanging out. All the sets will be about the same on the side, except for whatever's up here. Crank, stickers, 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 stickers on the back, stickers on this side as well, repeating the other side there. But this right here, yeah, I like that, man. I like the table. I like the things that are on the table. The one thing about Alice is that everything's kind of floaty looking, and I like that effect. So she's floating on her chair. The mirrors kind of has a floating look. It's all about the depth. Whatever this thing is, the backdrop It all looks like it's kind of floating. And just that illusion makes me happy when I see or build this kind of set. I'm like, yo, that's pretty cool, man. The teacup is hilarious, the design, you actually build it. But yeah, the stickers are wrapping around that. You got a little pie back there. Plate, knife, apple, cake, candles. And up there we got a giant version of the rabbit's clock. So again, kind of floaty looking. They're playing cards on both sides and a little flower there. And looks like Mad Hatter's hat. The sticker up back here is kind of folding out. But yeah, you have to be careful because she can fall off. The dress is kind of loose on her top part. You know, it makes it thicker so it can't quite reach the leg. They have studs on the chair itself. She could have just been standing on the studs, but they wanted to make her look like she's falling off, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna crank up Alice now. I'm gonna do the same thing, crank it up, and I'll put my microphone closer to the music box so you can see how she looks. We'll go like this and let go. A little janky. The table wobbles, it works. She looks like she's floating there, like that. Now let's have a little bit of a listen. Oh, that was a strong jank right there. Here's Alice with the guard. Now, the one thing is that the guard has short feet, and it's the same with Geppetto. So there are only two figures that have short feet because they fit on the bottom. If they had long feet, they probably wouldn't even fit. I think her printing is actually different from the other one. I can't remember. Go look and compare it to my other videos. Or it's the hair bow, it's like super huge. I like the printing on her, but she is one of the ones where it's like really loose. If I were to lift her up like that, it comes off really easy like that. And yes, a little bit of printing on their backside. It's very nice. Let's see if I can pull this set out nicely. Oh, this one, you know, some of these ones, like the gears, kind of had to slide in to connect to the music box, which kind of sucked, man. I just wish that it was easier. I lost my mushroom. Yeah, boy. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's the perfect example. I know that was grinding on that gear. The pillar. The pillar fell off. Actually, it's easier to just take everyone off, or the top piece that will fall off. Put them back on and then slide this back in. Like I said, you don't need the pillars as well, but there you go, that's underneath here. So the idea is that this turns, and turns that little piece here, and we'll move this table up and down. That's how it works, pretty simple stuff. This one was easier to put together. Oh, there, now you can see it. But look, when I do this, oh, you lose that. You don't actually see much of that. This looks fine to me, man. Yeah, this is like kind of in sections. And it's the same deal as the other one, like you use the Technic pins, pull them out if you don't want this piece. You can see the cardboard piece better here in the corners. If I just take the corners off here, there you go. It's like a George of the Jungle type of thing there. Mother knows best, listen to your mom, dear. This one that we're looking at is called Tresses of Romance, Tresses. I was like, why are they using weird words like that? Oh, that means a long strand of hair and romance. Oh, that must be Tangled or Rapunzel. This one is the most simplest looking, I think. No, it still has a lot going for it. I really enjoyed building this one. You know what? They're all really good. They're just kind of like different in their own way. This one, I like how it has the tower kind of built in, but at the same time, you got like the river part of the boat. Remember the movie, right? The lanterns floating up. How'd that song go again? I don't want to sing it for you guys. This one, I think if we want to try the most simplest build, would be this one for sure. I guess just like the other ones, we're trying to merge like a bunch of scenes into one. But yeah, man, those purple colors, all the purpleness, it's all stickers. I definitely like the wavy look. Again, it has that whole depth feel to it. It's really taking advantage of that. It's not a very flat looking set, which is what I like. Down here, we got a barrel. Not sure what that is. And a birdie. Rapunzel's bedroom totally matches the theme. I really like it. If we go in deeper, got her bookshelf there. Remember, she loves to read books, right? And painting, she loves to paint. I'm not quite sure what she's trying to paint there. Got a little flower stand there. And a little balcony where she overlooks the night sky, like wanting to leave this tower. Very fitting for this theme, man. Like seriously, I think I like this bottom piece out of them all. Same dealio here, purple color. Purple rain, purple rain. That's a little bit too much purple for me, but you're never gonna see that anyway. Yeah, keep the stickers off this and the back, I would, because you're not gonna see the back, you know? You might not even see the side. You're really only just going to see the front. Pretty simple over here, lots of little vines, lots of flowers, I like that. The wave parts are pretty simple, but they have stickers there. There's the lantern on the bottom right. There's Flynn riding in his boat, going to Rapunzel, who's supposed to be way up in this tower. It almost looks like a theater type of play. Now I should mention, they look funny because they actually don't have their bottom halves. You take them off to put them onto the set. If you put the legs on, they'll be too tall. They're trying to make it to more scale. I do like the pillars there. However, those are stickers. And it looks like a type of balcony. It looks like you might be able to fit one guy on the top. Let me try. Here, I'll put a half a body Flynn right there. Kind of fits. I like the firework backdrop. The sun sticker, I'm not sure about. And I do like the tower, man. The tower looks good. Like, it looks like a complex design for being something so small. But yeah, up here. But stickers? Why gotta be stickers for? Everything is sticker. The bigger question is, would you rather buy this set or would you buy the legit Lego one instead? Same deal, let me crank this up, play it, and I'll put my mic there for you. Here we go. Wrong song probably again. Rapunzel and Flynn. They are both the same height. Both have short feet. My bad. I thought she was a normal leg figure. Very nice printing too though. There's the back side. The feet actually slot into the knees. You know what? These are like the Pandos figures. Or the Royal Toy ones. Maybe they're using all the same kind of figures now. I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Her hairpiece looks good. I wish it was like super long. That would have been crazy, man. Make a long hairpiece for her. Oh, I'm kind of scared to take this one apart, but it might be easier because the castles or the tower piece is kind of built in. Shimmy, shimmy. There we go. Oh, yes, easy. Easy peasy. Oh, I like how that's easy. Great. You know, if you didn't want this thing to move or you just want to use the diorama piece and separate the treasure box, take the pillars off, take all the gears off, and then you can totally do that. See, it's very minimal, the function itself. I don't even really think it does much. The back side. Oh, we can really see in there. If we take out the cardboard piece. Oh, something fell there. Oh, the pillar on the side came off. So this is like the other one where not the whole thing can come out, but you can definitely see the bookshelf there. And it's all, yeah, this one's like multiple tiles on the inside, like there. There's a closer look at the fireworks. This one doesn't have much of a top. The tower was blocking the whole thing, but there you go. Same deal, let me crank this up, play it, and I'll put my mic there for you. Wrong song probably again. Last but not least, it's the Puppet Boys Theater. We know that this is Pinocchio already. And if you haven't watched my Wekki Big Pinocchio, that one was crazy, man. This is much more simpler. However, I really had an issue trying to get this to move. Something with the gear on the inside. I don't know if they had it correct or like it was incorrect or I did something wrong. You might be able to do better than me. It works fine, but once it's pushing to the gear, it just wouldn't move Pinocchio at all. And this one is really dark. It's hard to see him because there's no light in this circus tent. I don't know, it's just like my least favorite. It's still really good, just out of the four of them. Now I was going to say, the easiest build would be this one, but it just didn't work. A lot of you guys take your time to build. I don't, I gotta rush these through so I can get you the videos. But in my hands here, looks totally fine, looks good. Actually, this one is like the tangled one. This one's pretty easy to put together. But if you want the function to actually work, it may have overcomplicated itself. I still like the colors. I still like the depth of it. Okay, keeping the doors closed here. There's a candle, some books. It looks like a bird cage to me, man. Maybe that's supposed to be like a mini version of a puppet cage. It is still kind of hard to see in there. This is one set I kind of wish they had a brick light so you can see it better. But you got Geppetto there, so great. This one can also fit a regular figure inside. And on the side here, you have a fireplace. And on this side, you got the work table. Pretty straightforward, simple stuff. Here's the side, crank. I'm gonna speed through this because it's very similar, or pretty much all the same. Oh no, the stickers again on the back. A shot there for you on the side. The circus with our puppet boy in there. Again, I kind of wish that there was more light so you can see inside there, but just to show you the surrounding area. So this one has a lot of detail, and I like the depth too. That thickness is very nice. I like the little touches, like the fishbowl, teddy bear, cat. Behind it are some boxes. Those boxes are stickers going all the way around it, kind of crazy. You got a little box back here with a book inside and a little balloon here. Is there anything inside this book? I think there is. There sure is. Pinocchio. This is the same style book of the fairy tale one that I reviewed before. There's a diagram. Sticker. At least this one has detail, not a blank page. You got a little circus tent here. Can spin. Wee hee hee. Over here, a street lamp. Another fishbowl. Okay. Before I pull Pinocchio out, he's hanging on some strings, which is really hard to see there. It's supposed to kind of jiggle back and forth, but it just really, I couldn't get it to work on this one. So if you're having issues like me, then we're on the same boat. If not, maybe you're better than I am at building this thing. I like the whole like tent look to it, the vibe. And on the background, there's not too much happening. Got a dice up there, and there's an airplane here, which I like. I like this toy airplane. Whee! And finally, a choo-choo train along the top. Once again, I'm gonna crank this sucker up, put the mic next to the music, but it's not gonna move. We'll see if I can move it later when we take it all apart. Here, I'll manually move him. Like that. Finally, you got Pinocchio and Geppetto. I'm pretty sure these are the same as the other ones in the other set. There's their back. Oh, I like Pinocchio's headband. I should get a yellow one like that. X marks the spot. Dissection time. What do I? Oh no! I'm breaking the whole thing like that. Okay, I forgot like the background of this is pretty unstable. Let me see if I can just. Oh, see, it's this frame thing, man. Okay, wait. Oh, it's so hard to get out. You know, the one way to do it is take the piece off here again, open up the doors, and use your fingers to kind of pull up on this. There we go. I should have done that the first time. Okay, here we go. Slide this other way and let me take the pillars off here because the set is slightly falling off on me. Here you go. Underneath the gears. So this gear didn't quite catch onto the gear that's in the treasure box. Maybe I used the wrong gear for some odd reason. And if I actually take the background off, I felt the background or this piece was really weak, man. It's only held up by a couple of studs here into the background, so you have to be careful for this one. It's not the best. I wish that was a little bit more secured. And in order to get Pinocchio out of here, you gotta take off this whole thing. Oh look, the goldfish actually has his own print here. Or is this a sticker? I can't remember now. It'd be a little bit crazy to see there, but there's the goldfish is right there. And keep him in the bowl. So this is the little tent part. The tent part itself, actually, if we take off the top, see if I can do this without breaking the set. I'm trying not to break the whole set. Or if I just take the background piece off here. I mounted Pinocchio, which is still really dark even with the back off. I'm gonna take the tent part off. Let's see if I can do this without destroying the set. There we go, so much better now. So the music box would be like, I think it would just go like this. Oh no, maybe it's supposed to push him up and down, up and down. You can't turn him left and right. Just pretend that's how the music. Help me get out of here. I like how they use the string to wrap around him, but you're just wrapping it around the brick up here, so it can pop off pretty easily. So when you get to that part, it's like, oh, maybe a little bit complex. If I take out Pinocchio here, oh, get off the handcuffs. So the back of his feet fit into this right here. This is the first time I really see like the back of the foot, the holes being used, being mounted on instead of a chair that's mounted onto there. So supposedly, I guess that's supposed to push up. I'm even not quite sure if I screwed something up here or what, you know. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, if I put it back down here, this is like a dirty version of it. Yeah, it's supposed to, yeah, I'm looking at the bottom. If you turn the gear, it's supposed to just like move up and down. But anyway, my goodness, the set has already been disassembled. There we go, now we can see Geppetto much better. Let's take out this background piece, there you go. The little boy's hat. Ah, you can see much better there, the fireplace. and the workshop table, and the frame. I like the frame of this one. This one cannot come out as well. It's all like multiple plates underneath. I like the fireplace. And that is it. For the background, it's just curtains right there, and a little choo-choo train. Alright. There you guys go. The Wekki Fairy Tale Treasure music box sets. I couldn't care less about the music, to be honest with you. I still like these sets, and if they're too expensive, then that's why I have this video. You don't have to buy it, just watch this video. You can buy it if you want to on my store, Brickmeupscottie.com. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll be back for more. Until next time, you guys, brick me up!